This is your source for local news in the Heartland. This is KTVO's Good Morning Heartland.
Welcome back. It's Friday, and we're live at Kelly's Furniture and Carpet One this morning. And it means we're in the kitchen, and it's time to cook.
Good morning.
And I already teased everybody earlier this morning. You weren't here yet, but I said by popular demand, you are gracing us with your presence. And we're going to do something really simple and fun because it includes beer.
That's right. We are making beer bread today. It's very easy, and it costs about $2 to make.
The main ingredient, might I add, is beer. So.
Yep. And you can use any beer that you would like. I just choose Bud Light because that's what we have in our house.
Okay, so and you said this is very simple. We just have a couple ingredients, and then so let's go ahead and get started.
So we have 2.5 cups of the self-rising flour.
Okay.
And if you use anything else, it won't work. If you just use regular flour, it's not
so the
going
key
to
is
rise.
the self-rising flour.
Yep. And then we have 1/2 cup of sugar.
Okay.
And then a 12-ounce can of beer. And I would like to be drinking this right now.
Did you hear that? Did you just hear that? I actually read a study this morning that there's a new study out that says drinking a glass or two of beer actually makes you a little smarter. So there you go.
What a
starting the morning
that.
off right. All right. So then we're just going to mix this until it's well blended, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And then once that's done, pour it in the pan, and it goes in the oven 350 degrees for about 45 to 50 minutes.
Okay.
So.
And can you get this flour just at the regular store? Because I'm not sure what self-rising flour is. I'm not sure I've ever seen it.
Is it supposed to get clumpy like this?
No, it'll work out.
Okay,
you just have to stir.
I've probably never baked a day in my life before, so I don't know what dough is supposed to look like.
Just like this, actually.
I see it
it's doing
together.
pretty good right
a little
now.
sticky there, and
Yep.
All right.
looking like bread.
So then when we're done, we just...
Do you have to butter up this pan at all?
Nope.
No. God, this is really easy. I'll hold that for you. How about that? So, is this kind of like a nice little summer treat you can have?
We eat it all year round.
Oh, okay. All right. So once we put this in the pan, obviously we're going to want to spread it out and make it even.
Shake it around.
All
and
right.
then we have 3 tablespoons of butter that we put on top, and it makes the crust nice and crispy.
And melted, obviously,
tasty.
right?
Yep.
And then so we're going to go ahead and put this in the oven for how long?
45 to 50 minutes on 350 degrees.
Okay, so now let's go ahead. We'll
that-
go ahead and set that aside, and then let's talk about.
And then I also have a
topping.
dip that goes with the beer bread.
Okay.
And it's a carton of sour cream, 16 ounces. And then we use a cup of chunky salsa. It doesn't matter whatever heat or flavor you like. It's all good.
Do you put the whole?
I don't know. I just eye it. It's about a cup.
Okay.
Cup?
How much is this? Yeah.
We'll just put the
We'll
whole thing
just
in
put
there.
the whole thing in there.
Sounds good. And you said a little bit of taco seasoning.
Yes.
Secret, right? About half of this?
Half. Yep.
Okay, we'll add that in there. How's that?
Perfect.
Excellent.
And
And then
we
you want to well blend it as well.
Yep. Just mix it up.
And do you serve this on top or?
I just serve it as a dip.
Oh, okay. So then you would dip your bread in this.
Yep.
Right?
See, I think that's a good idea because I'm not a huge beer bread fan because I don't think it has much flavor, but I think
never
this would
had it
add
before.
a lot to it. So
This
I
is
like
great.
this.
So obviously you would stick this in the refrigerator and chill it while you're
Right.
baking your bread,
Yep.
right?
And it'll come together. It'll get a lot thicker once it sets for a while.
So what we'll do is go ahead and put everything in the oven. We'll put this in the refrigerator. And if you're just joining us this morning, we're live from Kelly's Furniture and Carpet One, and we're in the kitchen, which means we're cooking. And we just made beer bread, which is actually really easy. I've never had beer bread before, and we just made it, and it's about 7 ingredients that is used to make this.
for the bread and the dip. 7 ingredients.
So let's go ahead and recap what we did to make the actual bread dough.
Okay, so we have 2.5 cups of the self-rising flour.
Okay.
And then we do 1/2 cup of sugar.
Okay.
And 1 can of beer, bottle of beer.
Okay.
And you can put whatever flavor of beer you would like. And then we do 3 tablespoons of melted butter, and it goes
On top like that.
Yep, on top.
Kind of see it.
And then it goes in the oven at 350 degrees for about 45 to 50 minutes.
Okay. And then while we're baking that, you say that you like to serve it with a dip to kind of give it more of a little flavor and stuff like that. And so what we did with our dip was, go ahead and let
have
us know.
16 ounces of sour cream, and then we use about a cup of chunky salsa.
Okay.
And about half a package of taco seasoning mix.
Okay.
And then just mix that up and stick it in the refrigerator until your bread's done.
And then you said that traditionally the bread comes out crispy on the outside and then nice and moist in the middle. So if it is crispy on the outside, you didn't do it wrong. You didn't overcook it.
Right.
So, and you say at home, you just break it apart and dip it in. So
Sounds
go
like
ahead,
a good idea.
dig
It's
in.
a finger food in our house.
Yeah.
Would you like some, Ella?
Sure.
There you
Thanks.
go. A huge chunk for you.
All right.
I gotta try this dip too. Oh.
And that's really good.
It's delicious.
As I talk with my mouth full.
Amazing.
All right. Well, I feel like I need a beer to wash it down. So we're going to go ahead and post all of this information on our website later this morning. Just click on the neighborhood tab at the top of our homepage. And